As usual, Indy ran like Sonic into the living room to play video games on his TV with his friend Jake. Jake started to say, "I think we should get off and play outside." Indy responded, "No, I think we should play for 30 more minutes. It's not like 30 minutes will make a difference," Indy thought. As usual, Jake went home around 6:30 to eat dinner. Indy saw him rush home because he was going to be late for dinner. He walked over from the window and asked his grandparents, "Can I watch Future Robot before we go to bed?" Indy's grandparents replied, "Sure," and turned it on. It's about a human named Craig, and he makes a time machine and goes to the future and becomes friends with a robot and explores with his friend to different places, Indy explained. So after the show, his grandparents tell him it's time to go to bed. So Indy walks into his room and hoped in his dreams he would go to the future and becomes friends with the robot. Indy woke up on the beach and looked around and saw lots of houses destroyed because of floods, and he saw lots of water and also two kids on this little piece of a house in the ocean. Not too far from the shore, Indy asked, "Do you need help?" They happily replied, "Yes, please." So Indy swam over to the piece of the house and a wave came toward Indy. As the wave hit him, Indy could taste the salt water going inside his mouth. He got the piece of the house and swam back to the shoreline. Then Indy asked him, "How did you get out there?" They answered by saying, "People in industrial countries use lots of energy that causes the glaciers to melt, and that rises the sea levels and floods our islands." Indy said, "Well, bye, hope you're safe." As Indy walked over to his bed and got in it, Indy put the covers over his head and fell asleep. Suddenly, Indy woke up again to a very bright light and a house and a woman. She looked very hungry. He thought when he went over to her, he looked down and saw the oopy goopy mud with his tongue sticking out like a giraffe's tongue, and asked, "Are you hungry?" She responded by saying, "Very." And the reason is because people that live in more wealthy countries are causing climate change that is warming the ocean, and fish are moving to colder waters, so we don't have as much food. "Oh no!" he thought as he walked very slowly over to his bed and very quietly fell asleep. Indy woke up to the sound of a fly buzzing and got out of bed, went to go look out the window, and saw a very bright sunlight shine into the window and saw the bright green grass out the window. He looked at the time and ran out of his room and out of the house to Jake's. He came with me to the house and he asked, "Are we going to play on your Xbox?" Indy answered by saying, "No, I think we should play outside." So they walked outside and played soccer.